everyone, so today's video is a little bit different because first of all I'm late shooting this video, not that you care. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about something that is super important to me and it helps me stay on track and more importantly motivates me and my students to push and progress, which is the 4 P's of progress. This is what I believe to be a great way of measuring and tracking the step-by-step process that you have to go through in order to improve, progress, and just constantly raise the bar. The first P is plan. So a lot of people start their own journeys without planning anything, and that's of course a big problem, because then you just get lost in the middle of the confusion that it is to embrace a challenge. You know, whenever you challenge yourself to pursue something bigger than whatever you're doing now, there's going to be a lot of mess, there's going to be a lot of chaos, there's going to be a lot of unknown. So if you don't plan, you're going to get swallowed by that. So what are you supposed to plan? Well, you're supposed to know exactly how to go about each step of that process. For instance, if you want to start a business, for sure start with a business plan. Absolutely do some sort of market research. Calculate your budgets. Know how much you can spend on rent, advertising, etc., etc. Expect the unknown to still knock on your door, so you're gonna have to be prepared. That's the second P. Prepare. Now this is when you're really about to start something. You're about to take action. You've planned your plan and now it's time to act. But before you do that, you have to prepare yourself. And this entails a lot of different things. For example, are you eating well? That's part of preparation. You're gonna need a lot of energy. Are you sleeping well? Are you exercising? Are you doing meditation? Are you reading enough books, for example, that will give you more knowledge on the subject or challenge that you're embracing? Prepare yourself. Don't just plan blindly, but make sure that you are aware and knowledgeable about the challenge that you're tackling. Now that leads us to the third P, practice. Okay, so you don't want to go all in. I would not suggest that. So you should practice. In other words, if you have a regular 9-to-5 job that you want to quit to pursue something more fulfilling, start by doing that fulfilling job, that career if you will, on the side, in your free time. Don't burn all the bridges of safety. Rather, practice. Practice this new career. Embrace that, but without a lot of risk. Or at least try to mitigate the risk as much as possible. So practice, practice, practice. Also practice doing the job. In other words, by yourself, as you would with your musical instrument. Practice teaching, for example, if that's what you want to do. Practice recording yourself if that's what you want to do. Practice playing live. You can only do that to an extent, but you can still practice that. The next P, and finally the last P, is push. Listen, this is going to be a grueling, long road. If you're not prepared to push, if you're not prepared to persevere, I see dark clouds ahead. It's difficult to run your own life, let alone your own business, your own career, your own job. It's difficult. So you have to be prepared to push through the pain and fight the odds of failure. Look, most people fail. That's normal. It's okay. It doesn't mean that you are a failure. It only means that you are human, and more importantly, that you are trying to succeed. You can only fail if you're actually trying to do more than average. The average, the safe zone, that's easy. It's when you try to go for the fantastic, for the extraordinary. That's when it gets difficult. So the 4 P's again, remember, are plan, prepare, practice, and push. Go get 'em.